Hello, Kathy. First comment, thank you very much. Hope you're well. I just got home from coaching a camp. Crazy hot, crazy hot, but it went really well. It went really well. So oh my word, 4 in the live, 2 likes for your 42. I can't get away from that 42, guys. I can't get away from that number at the moment. From where I live to the airport is 42 kilometers. I caught that the other day. It's quite simply wild how often that number is appearing in my life at the moment, 42. So today I'm going to be discussing how you have to be very careful when donating to charity, and I'll cover it in detail. So Kathy is completely correct in saying give to local charities. Okay, I agree to that. The homeless, like I was speaking to Red Pill Monkey today, and he often donates to the homeless. And I know people say you don't know what they're doing with that money. They might be buying drugs. They might be doing this, but at least you know it's going to that person. You know it's going to that person or people. I'm going to focus more on your Live Aid, your Children in Need, those charities that are conning you. They're conning you. Hey, Woke Warrior, hope you well. Red Cross and Goodwill are not good places. Yeah, stay away. Stay away. I will say this to you as well. Don't give money to charities. How you think they have a way of paying wages to their employees? Any charity that is promoted by a celebrity, do not donate. Okay, if you have your David Beckhams and DiCaprio's telling you to donate to UNICEF, don't. Children in Need, do not donate, because they get all these celebrities doing all these sketches and stuff like that, making them look really nice. Always making them look like amazing people when they're not. Okay, they get these celebrities together, and of course it's on the BBC. Okay, they do it once a year. The BBC, guys, is your 223. B, the second letter, so you got 2, 2, and then C, 3, 223, the 48th prime, Illuminati 48. If you look at the symbolism behind Children in Need as well, okay, you'll see they have this bear, what looks to be a bear, and Pudsey Bear, one-eyed symbolism. Okay, it's got one-eyed symbolism, just like Captain Hook. They're very sneaky. Yeah, that's what I'm discussing now. What warrior? I've just seen the comment. What about Make-A-Wish? Again, stay away from Make-A-Wish. Is that the most requested Make-A-Wish person? It's a foundation, isn't it? Is John Cena, who got to the top of wrestling and did really well in Hollywood. Make-A-Wish released a study with eye-opening results. Okay, focusing on mental and emotional well-being. Yeah, stay away from Make-A-Wish. And yet, do these people meet their celebrities? Yeah, but there's a big section on the website where you can donate. So you'll see the images of these celebrities with them, where they probably meet them for like a few minutes. And then people donate a ton of money, and it's all a scam. And then they point out stats like this. You've got to be aware that the statistics they give you are lies. All right? You've got to start questioning these stats. So, for example, here, 302 wishes were granted last week because of donors like you. Because of donors like you. All right? 302. 99% of doctors say wishes help relieve a family from traumatic stress. 99% of doctors. Again, How many doctors did they ask? They just give you a 99%. I've told you this before. They'll say 100% of doctors said this. What? You ask one doctor? That's 100%. They never tell you how many. They don't, or they rarely will go like 833 out of 900 doctors. They give you these bullshit stats. 80% of alumni say their wish was a turning point in their treatment. Again, a lot of these people who go to make a wish, they're terminally ill. They focus on the fact that they're terminally ill, they can't recover. So then they're going to tell you that it's a turning point in their treatment when most of them are terminal. Sure, it makes them feel good. There's no denying that. This is where they get you by the balls, guys, where they lie to you. So again, children in need has always made me cringe. I never donated. I like as a young kid, I was more aware than I thought. I was like, there's no, where does that money go? Where does that money go? And we know where it goes. To the people who run the BBC. These Satanists. But they'll tell you this. All donations go to the charity that helps improve the lives of disadvantaged children and young people around the UK. Famous faces joined Pudsey the Bear, the organisation's mascot, for a night of fundraising. Viewers can expect to see sketches, comedy routines, challenges, and music performances. Individuals who have been supported by charity also share their stories. You know, more often than not, the ones sharing their stories are actors. You know that, don't you? And it's the same with your bullshit shows like X Factor, where they get interviewed and they tell you about their sad story and how they overcame adversity and singing saved their life. Stop falling for the bullshit. It's so obvious when you got a strong spirit. It's the same stories getting repeated and repeated that people fall for. It's embarrassing at this point, baby. It is, isn't it, guys? Woo! Hey, Reese Brown, I'm doing very well. Just got back from coaching. I love to coach, but the heat is intense. Hey, Divine Feminine Living UK. I've heard it's really hot in England today, but cloudy. Sometimes the worst when it's hot and cloudy. More like donuts, not donuts. Get your emotions big time. Yeah, if you allow it to happen, and I have to discuss something that I posted on my website. Thank you. 3 new people signed up today. I appreciate that. I'm on 40 now. Like Jesus fasted for 40 days and 40 nights and didn't give in to Satan. Like Tom Brady came out of retirement 40 days after he retired. So I'm going to have to discuss Terry Wogan. And this here basically sums it all up for me, how we just get mocked and people just go, oh, whatever. People are just so, okay, whatever. It is what it is. 33 degrees in a van. Wow. Wow. Hey, how you doing? Lost Villain, you all good? Joey, baby, much love to you and your girlfriend. Children in need means weed. What do you think about donating blood and money to the Red Cross? Do not donate your blood. All right? Don't donate your blood, is what I would say to you. And Red Cross, stay away from the Red Cross. What with the same logo as Switzerland, the so-called neutral country? What a load of nonsense. That's where they meet and put together all their master plans. That's where CERN is, isn't it? Jimmy Savile, yeah, who got knighted, says it all. You went to Brighton? How was Brighton? Saw the Masonic Centre next door at the BBC on Queen's Road. Look, Queen's Road, Masonic Centre next to the BBC. It's like, and then they had to come out with what, Benzema, Bale and Cristiano, just throwing the BBC out there. Hey, John, how are you? Fat Henry UK, much love. Red Cross, blood on the cross. They are mocking you. Exactly, Mr. White. Don't give blood. And they just play on your heartstrings. So people will hear me say, "Don't give to charity, don't give blood." That illusion's an evil guy. I'm telling you, my spirit knows what's right and wrong these days. I don't think they're necessarily drinking the blood. I don't know what they're doing with it, but it's being really pushed against. Celebrities are always telling you, donate blood, donate blood. When celebrities are telling you to do things, it's not good. That's what I've learned. It's pretty obvious. If you've got all the celebrities pushing this, that, and the other, like pushing this, pushing giving blood, pushing donating to charity, all right, pushing Black Lives Matter, pushing wearing this, you just do the opposite of what the celebrities tell you. It's pretty obvious. Whatever they're pushing, do the opposite. Norway, playing down Braden, I went to the top, up 10, and had an ice cream. What ice cream? What flavor, Bebe? What flavor did you go for? Possibly adrenochrome. I don't know. It's because that gets pushed by like QAnon and stuff like that. And that was a group that was created by the CIA and put out all sorts of wild conspiracies to really confuse people. You should know this, Adam. The elites love their adrenochrome. It's very possible that that's what's keeping them young, but I don't know enough about it to say. So let me tell you about Terry Wogan again, just to show you the mockery that people just ignore. They like to dismiss. This was a while ago, but I like to do my research. Terry Wogan blasted for charity fee. Terry Wogan was branded a fool after revelation, he was the only presenter accepting money for fronting the BBC's Children in Need appeal. So Terry Wogan, guys, hosting Children in Need and getting paid for it. Getting paid for it. A charity event that he's getting paid for. You really think these celebrities are donating? No. They're laughing at you. They're laughing at everyone who is foolish enough to donate. Terry Wogan was branded a fool last night after revelations he was the only presenter accepting money for fronting the BBC's Children in Need appeal. Stars, these people are not stars. They're nothing but Muppets. Masonic, satanic, inverted Muppets. They're not stars. They're not amazing. They're not icons. All right? They're weak. Stars including Natasha Koplinski, Fern Cotton, bloke, Eamon Holmes, and Mark Lamar, female, have worked on the charity show for nothing. Really? Did they, though? We're supposed to believe that? Bands, comedians, and celebrity guests also waive appearance fees. But Sir Terry, Sir, says it all. Anyone with the Sir in front of their name is a disgraceful human being. Got £9,065 for hosting the big night in 2005. £1,300 per hour, the BBC said. Other presenters and celebrities were taken aback by the revelation. Cheryl Baker said, "I'm very surprised to hear he takes money for presenting, and I think a lot of his fans will be. He has done amazing work for charity." Has he? And then he's getting what, £1,300 an hour for donating? No, not even donating, for hosting a charity event. Just, it's all lies. Everything they're showing you is lies when they tell you that this year, guys, let's donate more. Let's beat last year's record. You can do it. You can do it. It's embarrassing. Don't watch these shows. Don't watch TV at this point, guys. Get rid of it. The amount of people now messaging me saying, "Illusion, you've changed my life since you told me to get rid of my TV." I got rid of my TV. It's changed my life. You can't put into words how much it can change your life getting rid of that programming tool. Guys, it's mind control. It's mind control. Simple as that. Okay? Strawberry ice cream, great call. It is tough, innit, when you go there and there's so many flavors. It can become a little bit overwhelming at times. Okay, Red, I'm interested to see that stuff. Hey, John Wayne, greetings. Funny how the Royals make it 100 plus. Balls, no gas. Cold bath. It is hot today. I've heard it's really hot. Welcome to my life. I live in the desert. So it's just a massive scam. Okay? It is a joke. And it makes these celebrities look amazing. And it hurts me to say this. It really hurts. Like, it's just not, it doesn't hurt me to call out children in need. So a comedian who I loved and still can't help but laugh, if I do occasionally watch a few clips of him on YouTube, is Alan Partridge, Steve Coogan. It's like, oh. So I was watching some Alan Partridge clips. My brother was sending me them because he's obsessed with Alan Partridge. You can do an amazing impression of him. And Alan Partridge he always talks like that. Okay, he's always doing that. I'm like, oh my God, how many times does he throw that up? And is he hilarious? Yeah. Is he talented? Yeah. But he went to Hollywood, so I'm sure he was on Children in Need sketches. It's like, it's all of them, guys. It's all of them. And I get why people like find it hard to take. It's hard for me to accept that Steve Coogan is obviously a Satanist, but he is blatantly, which sucks because he's hilarious. Can I post a link here? No. You can email me at my email's in the description. You can check out my website if you want, send me it there, but email me it. Last time I watched the telly reruns on the buses, EastEnders just started. Remember my sister was on a live stream and she was talking about how all those shows like EastEnders and Coronation Street and Emmerdale and Hollyoaks, it's all depressing. It is depressing and they push agendas. I remember out of nowhere in Hollyoaks, out of nowhere, like about 5 gay characters came out of nowhere. I was like, what's going on? And it all happened at the same time on all these shows. They all appeared out of nowhere. And then they normalize everything. Because you've seen it on TV. You've already seen it. You've seen it play out. So when it does happen, yeah, it's like it's already happened. So it's no shock. But they're programming you through the TV program. I'm telling you. They do love symbolism. Did you see my Man City post? I've got a photo, Haaland's here, and there's the other new signing behind him doing that above his head. I'll post it on my website and after this, and maybe on Twitter. It's not on, man. It's not on. When you see it all, guys, when you see it all the way I can, it's everywhere. And remember, for 30 odd years, I didn't notice it. I knew that Children in Need was bullshit, though, as a child. The only program you was hooked on was Countdown. Boom, Carol Vorderman bloke. Phil Mitchell is the best character from EastEnders. Hey, Grant and Phil, Peggy. Look at the kit of Gateshead FC just promoted from National League North. I've played at that stadium a couple of times. It's by Newcastle, isn't it? I think they're playing red and white. Let's have a look. Gateshead FC. New kit. Is it purple? Is it like a lightning bolt? Is that what you're saying there? Purple and blue? It's awful. Are you on about the black and white one? Like the Masonic checkerboard? Are you on about the black and white one? Literally looks like a chessboard. Wow. Yeah, the checkerboard. Yeah, I've just seen it. I was looking at the away kit. I have a Grandmaster Mason in my bloodline, Adam. What should I do? Speak to him. Or her. Speak to them. Oh, he's dead? Then, well, nothing you can do, to be honest. Is his wife still alive? Oh, man. So, the last Children in Need. Since 1980, it's raised over 1 billion. Wait, so Children in Need was founded in 1980, the same year as the Georgia Guidestones. 42 years ago. Oh my goodness, when's Children in Need this year? Something big's going to happen. Has it already happened? Do we have a date? The last one was the 42nd appeal show. Another 42, guys. The last Children in Need was the 42nd Children in Need. Oh my goodness. It took place at a new location of Dock 10. Dock 10? Really? 10? And guys, if you know, you know. Children in Need last 3 hours for you three. Just a show full of satanic masons. Wow. 3 hours. They make up these numbers, man. As well, the people, I told you, if you're voting on The Voice and X Factor and Britain's Got Talent and you're paying to vote, have a word. It's already been decided who's won. Your vote means nothing, just like it doesn't with the election. Just stop giving your energy to these crooks. Thoughts on people using electronic harassment devices on other people? I think any harassing is bad. You love Pudsey as a kid? They do. They target kids. That what it is they target your emotions. Everything is emotionally driven. That's why you've got to stop being so emotional, guys. And it's most people in the world. Like people used to say, Adam, you've got a cold heart. I'm like, no, I don't have a cold heart. I'm not falling for that dramatic music in the background, the little stare at the camera. I was like, this is nonsense. Adam, just listen to that. This is a nice story. Look what they overcame. I was like, isn't this the same story as last week with somebody else saying the same shit? Lies. What about all of these celebs? They all seem to come from like hard backgrounds, tough childhoods. Lies. Lies. They mold the subconscious. Exactly. Exactly. And these people are not as talented as you think, these actors and actresses, they're not. Sir Terry Wogan Fundraiser of the Year Award. An award called the Sir Terry Wogan Fundraiser of the Year has been presented since 2016. 6 times 6 times 6, 216. To someone who has gone above and beyond, as above, so below, Masons, to help raise money for children in need. The award was set up by Terry's family and was presented by Terry's son, Mark, at the 2016 telethon in memory of the late Sir Terry Wogan. Joanna Lumley, who's a bloke from Absolutely Fabulous, Joanna Lumley awarded it to Ellie and Abby Holloway during the 2017 telethon. In 2021, Michael Ball turned up to present the prestigious award to Amy Wright. So they're giving these awards to Masons, just playing their role. Prestigious award. And everyone's going to clap for them. Just cringy, man. It's as bad as the people who were going out in the street in England because the news told them to go out in the streets and clap for the NHS. What was it, a 1 minute clap? People going out in the street and doing it because they got told to do it. The people on Instagram who put a black background for George Floyd because celebrities did it. So they all did it. What's wrong with you? You have no mind of your own. Don't have a mind of your own, most people. So they definitely play on your emotions. Do you really believe, guys, that Live Aid was legit? Okay? You're told it raised 127 million for famine relief in African nations. 127 million, all right? It's not much money. It sounds like what you're talking about, 127 million is not much money. It isn't, is it? They do this major event, okay, where supposedly Bob Geldof organized it, who was later knighted by Queen Elizabeth, guys, knighted for it. And all this stuff about a huge hunger crisis in Africa, they give him 127 million. Isn't Ronaldo getting $500,000 a week at Man United? That's what they tell us. So you worship him more. You worship him more. That money, guys, is not going to Africa. All right? And they tell you they get lots of food and they'll show you images of Africans and there's mosquitoes and this, that, and the other. And you might even see Bill and Melinda Gates there waving to some Africans and then vaccinating them. So it's just a joke. The money's not going where you think it's going. The money that they tell you that they've made is not the amount that they tell you. All right? Live Aid was a scam. Did not go to Africa at all. Bob Geldof, it's nothing but a fraud. All right? For famine. The reality is, not one person in the world should be going hungry. Not one person in the world should be going hungry. And these philanthropists, your Bill and Melinda Gates, and the list goes on, philanthropists, they only get involved basically to make them look better in the public eye, and they don't get taxed. It's like Bill Gates always talks about how much money he gives away, and he's always giving away money. Yet every year he gets richer. His net goes up and up every year. Yet he's always giving his money away. Just wants to give his money away. He don't need much. Yet he keeps getting richer and richer and richer. That's what they tell you. So again, you respect him more. People idolize money. They feel like the more money somebody has, the more I'm going to listen to them. So they bullshit you with the numbers. I've told you numbers don't lie, but people lie about numbers. That's the reality. It says here, why is Pudsey the Children in Need mascot? Said here, it came from the heart. I looked to my own experience and named him in honor of my hometown and my grandparents. All right, Pudsey, that's in Yorkshire. That's between Bradford and Leeds. So the person who came up with Children in Need named it Pudsey after the place, the town in Yorkshire called Pudsey, which is the birthplace of the woman who came up with Children in Need, covering the eye. Okay, I wonder why. I wonder why they're covering the eye. Just like Son. Son when he scores. Why is he doing that? Why? Natalie Portman is a bloke, yes. Natalie Portman. Yeah, everyone's Instagram bio, BLM. Embarrassing. 3-worded abbreviation. Black Lives Matter gets you 106. So does I Can't Breathe. So, of course, George Floyd's final words were 3 words. I can't breathe. And then you all having to wear masks. I remember Bob Geldof telling everyone to donate. And Bono's another one. Lead singer U2. You know, I can't stand who I idolize, guys. I can't stand David Beckham. He's cringeworthy and he's looking more and more female every day. I saw a pic of Reece James and his sister. He's a big body. What is his sister? Yeah. Lost Villain. My dad was a Grandmaster Freemason. Nothing much we can do if it's in our bloodline, but you will be able to see the playbook they use for mind control. You remember Live Aid back in 1985? Wow, I wasn't even born then. I was born in 86. And I see through Satan's tricks since decoding this matrix. Truth is where I get my kicks. I know, I write these songs, guys, in 5 minutes. I remember about that. I can't remember what it was called. Men and women, lie, numbers don't. Finish my cold bath. Woo! Never thought you'd want a cold bath in England, but hey, guys, what if, climate change, your CC for 33? I watched a video, my mate sent me it from Australia, Oz, and he said all the stuff that's going on with the weather changing is like God. So it was like Jesus is the sun. He is playing around with the weather to increase our level of consciousness. And maybe that's why, what did Bill Gates said he wanted to do? Block out the sun and stuff, block out Jesus. So it's very interesting. I'll share the video. You just joined my website. Thank you so much, Happy Face Man. It's great to have you there. You just did it right now, or did you do it earlier today? Let's see if you were number 41 for Kobe. No, it's still 40. You must have signed earlier. But thank you. Thank you. I'm speaking to Gabrielle today. I'm going to just add a few more things to the website. Again, it's still like a work in progress. Be patient with me in July with this. I'm still putting stuff up. It's well worth it, and I appreciate you supporting me a lot. Born in 1973, George Floyd. George Floyd was born in 73. Philip, married to Elizabeth, 73 years. Brady, 7-3 in Super Bowl. Steph Curry, born 73rd day of the year. Just won every trophy going this year, Steph Curry, which I said he would. Do you know when this inverted thing started? I mean, with hormones? Way back. Way back. Go back and look at images of royal family members. They've been doing this for centuries, guys. And we've just become so used to it, to be honest with you. Everyone at the top of entertainment or politics or the financial world comes from these families, these satanic, inverted, Masonic families. And there's many of them. There's many of them. David Beckham has a harvest of honey. He said his bees are proud on Insta. David Beckham's nothing but a fraud. Nothing but a fraud. There's 26,000 year weather cycle illusion. Google it. Are you serious? Wow, 26 again. 26,000. I'll research this. Precession. Oh my word. So it basically sounds like recession. The precession cycle occurs about every 26,000 years and influences the wobble of the polar axis. So this is going to push climate change. Whatever goes on with the weather, guys, I do believe it's God now. I think man can, to an essence, manipulate it, but not as much as I used to think they could. There's going to be all sorts of crazy storms and stuff coming up. And I've told you with climate change, that's where they're going to push the next lockdowns. Don't play along with it. They're going to have you stay in your house. And I ain't having anyone tell me to stay in my house. This is not their universe at all. And simple as that. I'm not listening to man anymore. Tell me what to do. No man, no woman. I'll listen to God. My spirit will guide me. If my spirit goes, all right, that feels right, then I'll play along with it. If it feels right in my spirit, I'm not going to go off fear mongering at all. A guy called me yesterday, Devon, the guy who said that he believes that I've been blessed in God's name, which means a lot. We had an amazing phone call and he gave me some advice, and that was nice. It's nice. Oh, I just got the link read. Thank you. I'm just checking my email now. Darius Perry, thank you for signing up to my website. Michael, much love to you. Paul, much love to you. You know who you are, baby. I know you're in the live now. Eduardo, how you doing? How you doing? 26 for John Terry. Yeah, 26. That was his jersey number. Kobe died the 26th day of 2020. I got my Patreon deleted on 26, 2 months and 6 days after my birthday. Adam's 26 in Gematria. God's 26. 26 letters in the alphabet, or the English one anyway. Don't forget about Project Bluebeam. Everyone gets to see Jesus or Muhammad or whatever. Yeah, I've looked into that. Age of Gods, 26k years later. Age of Man, 26,000 years later. Age of Aquarius, back to Gods. Wow. BBC Charities are rackets. Yep. You new? What's going on? How you doing? This live stream, I'm just talking about be careful giving your money to these charities that are pushed by celebrities, because the money's not going where you think it's going at all. It's a big scam. That's what we're focusing on. What I do with my work, if you're new to my channel, I cover everything you can imagine. I ain't just this gematria guru. I cover all sorts of stuff. So this live here, I'm not really talking much about numbers. I'm just calling out bullshit. But thank you for joining. If you have any questions, ask me. I'm very open to answering your questions. Neil, how you doing? I'm good. I've told everyone I coached a camp this morning, football or soccer, wherever you are in the world. And it went well. Now I've got a few other things going on later today, but I've already ate. I had my shepherd's pie and gravy and sprouts. Last night I had the most wonderful pasta dish. My friend came around called Jen. She cooked pasta. It was phenomenal. And this tomato and burrata cheese salad with like parsley and spinach and all that good stuff. And I had a glass of Pinot Grigio. I don't really drink wine, but it went down well. But I'm not going to drink now till Saturday. I'm just going to be on the blower's daughter, the water. Guys, recently I keep listening to Bon Iver. I love Bon Iver. And they have a song called Holocene. And it's so beautiful, the song. And like I've noticed now there's certain songs, they hit me differently now. And videos, because I study them. So this song, if you've not heard of Bon Iver, please listen to them. Beautiful band. And these lyrics are really powerful. They're really powerful. It's basically when you acknowledge that you're not as important as you think you are. That it says in the song, like, for miles and miles and miles. Like, we are so small to the universe. And we're all connected. And this song just hit me. You'll have to wait. You know what? I'll put the link of it. I'll put the link. It's really interesting. So I now look at songs and I break down the lyrics for what they really mean. Not you rap songs, which are all about with your gold chain and having sex with all these women and la-di-da-di-da, absolute nonsense. I'm on about real artists. Real artists. So I've had a few of these moments, like when I'm hiking and you want to get to the top. And when you get there, you just admire the beauty and you're like, glorious stuff. So since having my awakening, I just appreciate nature more than I've ever appreciated it. Yesterday, I was sniffing plants, guys. Like some weirdos walking around sniffing plants. I was like, wow, love the ocean. You stand there and just focus. You're in the present moment. You see how magnificent the world is. And individually, you realize that, like I said, you're not as important as you think you are. So it's good for your ego when you just look around you and see that. So let me put the link in the comments. Really good band. No, I wasn't sniffing cocaine plants. I've never done drugs. Undoctrinated. Just like Zach Hubbard sent me money for the movement. What these organizations? Yeah, you've got to be aware, guys. Like, it's not just these major organizations that are scamming you either. It's your everyday people. All right. You do have some amazing organizations who this is where they get you. This is where they trap you. So often there are charities, there are organizations. I know of people who do amazing things for the people. However, they don't go around telling everybody about it, and they often don't go around asking for your money. Okay? But there's people who are tricksters. They're scam artists. Like cancer research. You're going to donate your money for cancer research? Do you think they're ever going to find a cure for cancer? So you're giving them money, all right, to research a cure for cancer, which they still haven't found. And then when you have cancer, you go through what do you get? Chemotherapy, radiation pumped into your body? Really? So the cancer research, what they can do, they know that pretty much they say what 1 out of every 3 people that you know gets cancer. So they know they can play on your heartstrings with cancer. They'll always find a way of telling you, oh, she died of cancer, they've got cancer. So people donate. But where's that money going? Guys, there's people like this the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, there's the Clinton Foundation. Do you trust these people? Do you trust Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton? That you're going to donate to their foundation? Come on. See through it all, guys. Help out your fellow man. I love all of that. And you can do that and you don't have to tell everyone about it and you don't need other people to do it with you. Like I tell you, when I go and give homeless people hot dogs or water or sometimes clothes that I don't want anymore. But I think like when you're at school, I think if you're at school and there's like a charity event donating like for like the kids' prom, I think that works. I think that's legit. I think that is legit for things like that, for charity like that. But again, who knows? Who knows? So maybe most are real, but the main ones are not, and they just steal your donations. I don't know. But I will never give any money to these charities at all. Charity shops, I have given clothes to. I don't think charity shops are bad, to be honest. But again, where does the money go? I don't think they make much. So if I hand them my old clothes, say there's a pair of Levi jeans in there, they sell them for £5. Where's that £5 going? Is it for the RSPCA? Is it for children in need? Or is it just going in someone's pocket? Somebody's just getting free money. People are donating their stuff. They're selling it. And the people that work in these charity shops, can people tell me, do they get paid? The people who work in charity shops, do they get paid? I don't know the answer to that. Adam, I just came out of the store and the cashier was trying to get all the customers to give to charity. Then I came out and see the name of your podcast. What a synchronicity. I love that. Yeah, I'll never forget. I don't know how many times I have to tell this story. It's one of my favorite stories. Yeah, if you don't control your thoughts, someone else will. Like, if you don't control your mind, somebody will control it for you. I always have to tell this story. When I went to church, I'm not a church goer at all. First time in Mexico, and I told you the vicar or whoever they're called, the padre, the father, gave a big speech for an hour, all about how you should never, ever, ever ask your fellow man for money. Never ask for money. And if it's given to you, you can accept, but never ask for it. And at the end of it is walking around with a bucket, asking for donations. And I'll never forget that. I think that was something that really woke me up. Like, this is a disgrace. It's almost like a guy coming into your school, giving you an hour speech on a balanced diet and how you've got to eat healthy
and look after yourself. And then right after he's given it, eating a McDonald's and drinking a beer in front of the people he gave the presentation to. And people would not say anything. Oh, well, he's drinking a Diet Coke. I'm pretty sure the Diet Coke is worse than the actual Coke with the mockery. No offense. I know people like Coke and Diet Coke, but the type of mockery they'll give you is they'll say Diet Coke's better for you, and it probably isn't. They mock you in so many ways. So charity shop workers are volunteers. So I go in there with all these clothes. There's people working for free. The charities are making a profit because everything there is free. Where's the money going? Where's the money going? Nobody should ever have to ask any other human being for anything. If everyone helps the person on their left, a lot of the world's problems would be solved. 100%. It's not hard to help people, guys. It's often hard to ask for help for many people, but to help people is not, it's not as hard as you think. Smiling at somebody helps them. Smiling at somebody helps them, guys. Trust me. Yeah, it is a man-made construct. It's me. Money's there to control our emotions and thoughts. Unfortunately, we do not need to survive in this society. I've told you how I see money. Money is currency. Currency is energy. That's how it works. That's why you get charged to enter like a stadium or whatever. You get charged. So in reality, it should be that the more energy you put into something, the more you should be rewarded financially. But unfortunately, that isn't often the case. Yeah, lost villain. A lot of the issues with the world comes down to pride, which is one of the 7 deadly sins. It's what basically brought Lucifer here, turned him from Lucifer to Satan. Pride. And you have Pride Month for the whole of June, celebrating not being straight. You don't need money to be happy, no. But you do need money to survive. I've told you, money is a social construct that we've accepted. And you do need it, but you don't need as much as you think you need, is what I'll say. And I've said to a few people now, I don't want this to happen, but I'm so ready. If it gets to the point of the mark of the beast and you completely erase from society if you don't play along with the New World Order, I'm ready to be homeless. I think that's why I'm growing this beard out. But for now, frozen me. I believe that. Why is my connection unstable? Guys, my internet here is so amazing, and now it's unstable. Listen, my internet's phenomenal here, and it goes unstable only during YouTube occasionally. I was saying, I think when I get to England this September, it'll be the last time I'm ever in England. I think it'll be the last time I'm ever there. Mark my words. With what's going to go down. And it's nothing to be scared of. It's going to be glorious, but it's going to be really challenging before it's glorious. After a hurricane comes a rainbow, baby. And anyone who knows me, like when my soul is saying something, I'm very often right. So yeah, quit donating blood. A whole damn month just to be BENT. They're still talking about it now, mate. And we're in July. Dan Bellamy playing with the internet. Yeah. My mate's going to do another video. If you haven't seen the video of me like signing this contract and flipping my pen, saying that theillusion.co is now live, FU Patreon, it's hilarious. So my mate Coobs is going to make a video with my head, some random guy's head, of me knocking out somebody, and he's going to say it's Bellamy. So I think he's getting a scene from Rocky or something, and I bang Bellamy down. It's going to be funny. It's really funny, the stuff he can do on a computer, because I'm not very good at all that. Silly to stay depressed, yeah, but not silly to be depressed. Yeah, there's nothing like silly about depression. I won't get into depression, but I do think you can have a say on how you overcome it, but sometimes you can't avoid it. Sorrow follows happiness, two sides, another story if you just chuck the coin. Again, polarity, one of the 7 Hermetic principles. You need sadness to be happy. Like, you need light and dark. I've said all of this. Night and day, boy and girl. Oh, did you see what? Let me read this to you. Let me read this to you. That Red Pill Monkey sent me. This is where you've got to stay away from the Church of England churches, guys. Listen to this. Here he is, Red Pill Monkey, the pigeon man. I won't show his photo, actually. All right, where is it? There are complexities associated with gender identity. Church of England admits it doesn't have a definition of woman. It doesn't have a definition of woman now, the Church of England. A bishop, stay away from these bishops, priests, popes, all right, these false prophets conning you, all right, that you're falling for. A bishop said the church had no official definition of what a woman is. Reverend Robert Innes added the definition of a woman used to be self-evident. The stance comes despite Anglicanism still opposing same-sex weddings. So then everyone's going to be in the streets, like, for equality, and we should same-sex weddings, same-sex weddings. 3 words. And this is, I've got to be careful with this next topic, but I kind of want to discuss it. Apologies to those who may get offended to this, but I think this is pure evil. So there's somebody called Lauren Goodger, okay? I think she's from Towie. And me and Red Pill Monkey, we were saying how she had a blatant moon bump, which is like, because it's a bloke. All right. And he was mentioning that what they sometimes do, I'll be careful with this, what they sometimes do is have these celebrities who are hated. People hate on them. And then they get pregnant and then they lose the child. And then everyone loves them. So this girl supposedly was hated. And now something's tragic's happened. Everybody's supporting her and loving her. And he said, I bet you anything something happens to the child. And it did 2 days after they gave birth. So what he was saying is the media at any point can take somebody here to here with one article, whether it's pulling on your heartstrings, whether it's a donation, whether it's they've said this and they've done that and this, that, and the other. They can make and break people with a headline. That's the power of the media. And I'm telling you guys, look into moon bumps. So many of these people are men in drag with moon bumps. And you can buy a moon bump. I've done a video about it. It's so blatant. It's so blatant. You can tell when somebody's pregnant and when they're not. And a lot of these celebs are not giving birth. They're men. Bro, charities save kids' life and people's lives. Which ones are you referring to, Donna? Which ones save kids' lives and people's lives? Is that what they told you? So is that what Eamon Holmes told you? Or David Beckham? I'm not having that. I don't think that's the case. I'm talking about major charities, Children in Need, Live Aid, Make-A-Wish Foundation. Donate if you want. I'll send you the link. You can donate to Make-A-Wish and wish that it's actually helping people. So there was rumors that Live Aid, the money went to an Ethiopian dictator, not famine relief. I don't think it's either. It just gets spread out between the elite, or the so-called elite, because they're not elite. They're not better than us. Bob Geldof. Listen to this. Bob Geldof won't even respond 30 years later, just as he wouldn't back then. He believed his actions were justified and that things went the way they should have when he handed this money over to this dictator. He even went on record stating that he would shake hands with the devil if it meant that the people in need would get what they needed. He would shake hands with the devil. That in itself, guys, is a dangerous statement. In the mind of many, it means that he would gladly deal with the devil if it meant that he could convince the devil into allowing those who need help to obtain it. But then again, it could mean that he could, as he did, shake hands with the devil in an attempt to make it look as though he was trying to put one over on this Ethiopian dictator. They're always bringing up the devil. Sold my soul to the devil. Thanking Satan when they win their awards. People ignoring it. So again, how many times do I have to tell you, if a person's being knighted, they're not good people. Obama got a Nobel Peace Prize. He went to war so many times with the US. Millions of people dead. And he wins a peace prize. What is wrong with people, man? Donna, you can say whatever you want. Absolutely. I get that. Donna can say whatever she wants. All of you can say whatever you want. If you believe that these major charities are legit and all the money's going to children and famine and all of that, then keep donating. Keep donating. That's fine. It's up to you. It's your choice. Church is a business, Donna. Watch the church accountant come through after Sunday services. I think the church was originally a really good thing, and it did bring you close to God. And I think it's been infiltrated like everything that's pure. And I think churches focus too much on the darkness of life rather than the light of it. And then they always come around asking for money. And all these top pastors, these celebrity pastors now have their own jets. They live in mansions. They're celebrities. Donna, you have a right to say what you want to say. I've always said that in my live streams. You're broke. Maybe we should set up a GoFundMe for you then. I'll do like a few jokes and people can send money and I'll send it to you. Eric Clapton sacrificed his son for success. It's a big accusation, but the song of "Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven?" That was about his son, wasn't it? And he cries almost every time he sings it. Elite gender inversion. Wow, 113-311-77. I like that. That's a good find. Show me existing is anything but a conception. To be honest, you are telling the truth about the money is going to the kids and the charities. Okay, again, a lot of the stuff I talk about with this, Donna, is my soul and my spirit talking. How do you feel about Terry Wogan getting paid £1,300 an hour for hosting Children in Need, a charity event? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? Does that make sense to you? If it does, then I don't know what to say. And again, I've told you, I think all these celebrities are on the same team, Team Satan, deceiving you. And they'll have songs. Do you remember? Oh, it's such a perfect day. I'm glad I spent it with you. Lou Reed. And then all the other various artists. What was the other ones that what's the other song that they had for Live Aid? Do they know it's Christmas time? It's a joke. S Club 7 had a song. Never Had a Dream Come True. It's just, Wool Young, Shane Ritchie, I'm your man. No, Shane Ritchie, you're a female. All right, with the double male name again, which I keep telling you about. Shane Ritchie. Girls allowed, no girls allowed. Because they're all blokes. I'll stand by you. Cheryl Cole, you're not looking great, are you? You used to. Not looking great, looking more and more like a bloke every single day. Remember there was Liberty X? I told you how the Statue of Liberty is connected to Lucifer. X in Roman numerals is 10. Satan gets you 10 in Gematria. Liberty X, do you remember them? Shocking. McFly, JLS, 3 letters. They came through, I think, a talent show, all pre-planned. And who was the recent one? Neil Horan. Is that the guy from One Direction? That was just a genius idea from Simon, how he got them all together to create One Direction, like it wasn't planned at the beginning. It wasn't planned at the beginning that all these young, attractive lads that could all sing didn't make it as solo artists. So Simon, there's thousands, if not millions of people auditioning. Simon sat down and remembered those and was like, I think that we should put them in a band. What do you think? What do you think, Piers Morgan, who has no talent? Why is he on a talent show? Sharon Osbourne telling you if you're talented or not? She has no talent at all. I've got more talent in my little finger than Sharon Osbourne. What's she doing? Eh? Amanda Holden? Mel B? I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I want you to shut up, Mel B, you bloke. That's what I really, really want. And why are you judging people's talent? And then she had a relationship with what? Eddie Murphy, really? La-di-da-di-da. Supposedly, Mel B had a relationship with Aaron Carter, the younger brother of Nick Carter from Backstreet Bum Boys. It's just a joke. It's laughable. It's laughable. Amanda Holden. Amanda Sharon Osbourne. Guys, the Osbournes had their own show. Ozzy Osbourne's looking more and more like somebody's grandma now. He's got older. And what about him? He ate a bat on stage. He ate a bat. And then you had Meatloaf recently dying a bat out of hell. And then coronavirus comes from a bat from Wuhan. Come on. Ozzy Osbourne 201, like Event 201, foreshadowing a pandemic. Come on. Where do you think they would house Jesus once he showed? Jesus can go wherever he wants. Boiling hot here in England, 32 degrees. Yeah. Yeah, 32 degrees. Wow. Wow. Sharon Osbourne. Hey? Wow. Kelly Osbourne. Kelly Osbourne released a few songs. Oh my word. If you don't know who Kelly Osbourne is, check her out. No talent. I have more talent than all the Osbournes put together. Jack Osbourne. Have you seen State of Him? Have you seen Jack Osbourne? Come on. Absolute disgrace. That whole family. Osbournes. They had their own show on MTV. And people watched it. Wow. I'm going to donate. I'm going to donate to children in need. Let's see what. Cookies on your donation page. No thanks. All right. Here's what I can do here, guys. Donna, I'm going to send you this link so you can donate. All right. Give me a moment. I'll send you the link. Here we go. Here's what £30 will give a child. £30 pays for a new cot mattress for a family living in temporary accommodation, ensuring their baby has a safe place to sleep. Donate 30 quid, guys. £50 pays for one-to-one play therapy for a child with a life-limiting illness, helping them to cope with their condition. 100 quid will pay for one-to-one therapy for a child who has been sexually exploited, helping them express their feelings and rebuild their life. £5 means a 13-year-old boy is able to meet with a youth worker and confide about his difficult home life for the first time. Why 13? Because it's 13 Illuminati bloodlines. Why 13? Not 12, 14? It has to be 13. Tenor means that a shy 11-year-old girl affected by poverty can have weekly support from a mentor who helps uncover new skills and believe in herself. A shy 11-year-old. Okay. £15 pays for a well-being workshop for a teenager with a cancer diagnosis, enabling them to explore their feelings and to develop strategies to cope with difficult times. That's absolute bullshit, eh? Danny Dyer presents a special edition of the popular BBC One. What is it? It's taking a while to load. No, I don't want cookies. Screw your cookies. You really believe Marcus Rashford as well donated so everybody got school meals? Marcus Rashford, the guy who said that he struggled to have food on the table when he was a kid, even though he was playing at Man United, that feed you. They give you money. Well, they don't give you money, they feed you. It was like, I struggled, didn't get enough food when I was younger from a council estate. Lies, Marcus. And you shit at football as well, which I said from day one about you. I don't care that you came on the scene and scored in every game. I was like, this guy's shite. And he is. So yeah, Marcus Rashford, female, just deceiving people. All right, just deceiving people. And it's hilarious. John Michael Ozzy Osbourne equals 322. Joseph, I watched your recent video. Sensational. And you deserve, what have you got, like 20,000 views? About time, mate. I feel like you got more views than normal off that Georgia Guidestones video. You got over 1,000 likes. It's about time you got recognition. More. I've never had anywhere near 1,000 likes, to be honest. Not even close. I wouldn't know, actually, my video, which has the most likes. I know it's nowhere near 1,000. Hardly ever get more than 100. Rashford's not from no estate. They tell you that. They tell you he is. They always tell you this, that they have these humble upbringings. No, Marcus, your dad's a Freemason. All right? You're all good. Stop bullshitting. You can't play for England unless you're a Mason. Who's here from England? I think most people that watch me are from England, to be honest. He does help people, though. All these famous celebrities are very wealthy. They're not as wealthy as you think, Neil. They tell you these people are mega rich and wealthy, so you worship them more. It's as simple as that. They're not as rich as you think. They're not. They're owned as well. They're slaves to the entertainment industry. They're slaves to it. Keep the faith, Adam. Damn right. Damn right. I'm always positive. Well, nobody's always positive, but yeah, I have faith in God. That's all you need to have. You know what I mean? Everything else it is what it is. I keep saying that. But it's a joke. It's a joke. 1980. Same year the Georgia Guidestones were erected, Children in Need comes about. And what about when they're asking for your donations to the Ukraine? They're asking for your donations to the Ukraine, donations to people suffering from coronavirus, cancer research. The list goes on. They create bullshit, and then people give money to it. And because they know that the average human, it makes them feel better about themselves. It boosts their ego when they give to charities more often than not. That's why they have to tell everybody about it. Greetings from Bulgaria, baby. Lubomir. Lubomir? Is that, how do you pronounce that? No, my pleasure, Joseph. You know, I love your work. And you deserve more credit than you get. And so do I, to be honest. But whatever. whatever. When they took my Patreon down, that was enough for me to know that the work I'm doing is exceptional. The fact they had to do that. They don't take people's Patreons down, guys. It's really rare when a Patreon gets taken down. YouTube channels, yeah. Patreon, they don't do that to many people. It means I'm on the right path. So, blessing in disguise that. I'll say thank you again to Gabrielle, who's done the website for me. Amazing gesture. The Archangel, baby. So I've kind of called out children in need. And I'll keep calling out these organizations, these so-called charities. Stay away from Red Cross, Salvation Army, Lions Club, the RSPCA. And again, stay away from any charity a celebrity is pushing. Like Ricky Gervais is pushing one at the moment for animals. Liam Neeson, Beckham, for UNICEF. If we all just donate £1 a day, we can help save Mohammed's life. Yeah, bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Right. Population control or control the population? I'll say that again. Population control or control the population. Very different. Or is it the same thing, baby? Those African countries are rich enough to look after themselves. I know. There's so much wealth in Africa. I was speaking to my friend who's South African called Andre. Not the Andre I was speaking to in Alive, who's Mexican. He was like, there's way more money in Africa than you realize. And he says that they're completely exploiting people as well with these charities. There's a lot of money. There's so many resources in Africa, guys. I do not have the diamond, the blood diamond. Like, but they'll give you footage. They'll find the poorest of the poor, take videos of them. Instead of helping them, they're videoing them. And then they'll pull out, there's the malnutrition and stuff like that. I've seen that in Europe with kids as well. It's not just in Africa. So, but my whole point is I think the exploitation of Africa, which I wrote about in my book, is to make people like you and I feel like very fortunate. You can't complain about paying taxes when in Africa, they don't even have clean water. Why is there not clean water? Water is a natural resource, God-given, that nobody in the world should be paying for. And they're telling you, we need to put together all our money so Africans can drink clean water. They've polluted it, these people. They pollute our water as well. That's why I can't drink tap water. Haiti is one of the few countries that stood up to these elitists, and their country has been in abject poverty since. I agree. I was going to talk about that. And if you see these celebrities appear in like those countries, you know it's just a joke, that they're either behind destroying it or they're just trying to push the bullshit. Like all the celebrities in the Ukraine right now, there's a war going on there, yet celebrities can fly there to be interviewed in the middle of the street. I don't know, this celebrity worship, and it's a disease. It's a disease. What's your opinion on Heinz Beans? Unbelievable. Heinz Beans, cheese on toast. I've told you all of this. You can't go wrong. Cup of tea, Yorkshire tea, 1 sugar, milk, couple of chocolate bourbons, maybe custard creams, and you're laughing, aren't you? Barely costs anything. So yeah, I love Heinz Beans. I miss them. Random question, but pretty funny. Why have you asked me the question 3 times? What's your opinion on Heinz Beans? Why you have to ask me 3 times? Another 3. We will be having a very different conversation on a regular basis with this man, what he purport. Who are we referring to? Who's this? Oh, is this Amani Anani? It's Amani Anani again, because he's changed from Amani Anani now to AI. Okay. Maybe you are AI, Amani Anani. So here he is. Amani Anani's changed to AI, his initials for your 19. I'm not going to respond to him. Coffee and digestive biscuits. Good. Joey Williams. Coffee and digestive biscuits, but not much of a coffee drinker, to be fair. Give me a cup of tea, chocolate digestives. Snap the chocolate digestives in half. Dip. Boom. Boom. I like to mix it up though. You know what you can't dip in a cup of tea, but wafers, those pink wafers, put that in a cup of tea. It's disgraceful. Disgraceful. You're going to buy some, baby? Go on, son. Joey, what do you think of Jaffa cakes? Very controversial biscuit. Are you a fan of Jaffa cakes? Anybody? AI is an oxymoron. Yeah. You love them. Good call. But, bro, would you dip a Jaffa cake in a cup of tea? Wow. Chocolate digestives or Jaffa cakes? I think the chocolate digestive is more versatile than the Jaffa cake. For me, Jaffa cake does not go with a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. Whereas the chocolate digestive, you can have it with tea, coffee, milk, water. If you drink soda, the Jaffa cake, it's not versatile enough for me. So I'm going to go chocolate digestive, baby. How do you eat your walnut whip? You leave the walnut till the last? Excuse the pun. No, I'm a bit of a savage when it comes to eating. It's like, this is controversial to many, but the Cadbury's cream egg, this is going to be very controversial, and you might think I'm greedy. Opens it up. It's usually a pain in the ass to open a Cadbury's cream egg. He gets the egg. So, I can't make this thing. It's going to look like 666. Mate, it's about this size, isn't it? Savage. One go. Cadbury's cream egg. Boom. Not little nibble. Not this, that, and the other. Not have half of it. And boom. Cadbury's cream egg. One goer. Simple as that. Simple as that. And I'm going to get really controversial now. Kit Kat. 4 fingers for another 4. I don't get one finger off at a time. One finger. Nibble on it. Me. Opens up the wrapper. Kit Kat. Your 4 fingers. Doesn't eat the whole thing. It's too big. But you just... It's not nibbling a finger here and a finger there and half a finger here. He's just savage when it comes to the Kit Kat as well. So, yeah, in regards to your walnut whip, do I do this and do I do that? No. No, I don't. Cold milk for Jaffa cakes. Joey, I agree. I agree. Cold milk for Jaffa cakes. I do love a nice glass of cold milk with a nice biscuit. Walker shortbread cookies. Sensational. It's been a while since I had shortbread. Shortbread's really good though, isn't it? Wow. Getting a bit of sweet tooth. What are toffee pops? I don't know toffee pops, but I do love a nice toffee crisp. I do enjoy a toffee crisp. It's been a while as well. But the wrapper's orange for Freemasonry. You're 33. So maybe Donna likes... I'm only joking, Donna. How you doing, baby? You all good? Yeah, what are toffee pops? Never heard of them. Start with the corruption of history. His story. That's what history is. His story. Most of it's bullshit. Find your own truth. That's why the word truth has you in the middle. You've got to find the truth within you. Beautiful. I came up with that, by the way. Trio biscuits. Guys, have you ever had a gold biscuit? Gold. World class. How did we go from talking about charities and scams to now talking about food? This is what I do, Donna. I'm versatile. I'm like a chocolate digestive. I've said my piece now. I've said my piece about charities. I've called them out as well as anybody. I've made my point. If you can't handle the talk about biscuits, adios, amiga. Bounty, big fan, mate. I know a lot of people don't like chocolate with coconut. I'm a huge Bounty fan. I'm not afraid to say it. But again, Bounty, they split it in two, don't they? There's just no nibbling with me when it comes to stuff like that. I do like Bounties. What about you? You know what my favorite chocolate bar? Topic. It's called a Topic. Red wrapper, white lettering, about this big. Topic. Caramel, I think it's got hazelnuts in. Topic. I also like Lion bars. Okay? Not a big fan of Mars bars, not a big fan of Snickers. Kit Kats are bang average. Bounties I like. Maltesers. Oh, God. Maltesers. Cup of tea. Malteser there. Melts on my tongue. Wow. One of the main reasons I want to get back to England, guys, is for the chocolate. I ain't lying. You never had a Bounty? You should try. You should try one. Milky Bar. Milky Bar Kid is strong and tough. Let me find the Milky Way song. Milky Bar Kid. Definitely a Jesuit. Nestle Milky Bar in it. Right, we got the lyrics. Oh man. All right, let's have a look. See if I remember the jingle. Alice. All right, here it goes. I'll keep it simple. It's the Milky Bar Kid. The Milky Bar Kid is strong and tough, and only the best is good enough. Creamy milk, a wider bar. The good taste that's in Milky Bar, baby. The Milky Bar Kid is strong and tough. Probably grew up to be a puff. Celebrating Pride Month. Eat your Milky Bar, baby. Why shouldn't I give to charities like children in need? Oh, mate, go back to the beginning. Anything that is promoted by celebrities, avoid. Okay? Your money is not going to children in need. It's going to the fat cat's pockets. All right? If you want to help children or you want to help poor families, go to the house, donate to them, give them clothes, food, do voluntary, like I do. I coach kids sometimes for free, poor kids, as Andre mentioned. Do that. Don't give your money to the BBC, the British bullshitting channel. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I ain't saying all charities are corrupt. I'm saying Live Aid was. Get all the A-listers. Feed the world. Feed the children. Yeah, bullshit. It's just feeding them. Feeding their pockets, baby. Woo! It's so obvious when you've got a strong spirit. So be gullible and keep giving your money where you don't really know where it's going. But I saw the video. I saw what they're doing with the money. Bullshit. You saw a clip of actors playing you for fools, which they do to you every day. Continue being fooled. Give your money to children in need. Do it. Do it. It makes you feel good about yourself. Your mum's muff. Wow. Nuts or hazelnuts, Cadbury's take them and cover them in chocolate. Yeah, what about your dairy milk, fruit and nut? Sensational, eh? The natural ingredient in main brand chocolate is human. When they say natural, that's what they mean. Be afraid. I know chocolate's like pretty much everything in the store is really bad for you. All right, that's the reality. But I'm not going to live my life just completely hating on everything and living on low frequency. I rarely eat chocolate. When I do, I enjoy it, but it's very rare. I bet all creators of these brands don't eat their products. Absolutely. Do you think the people who created cigarettes smoked? Or the people that have come up with alcohol drink? No. These top elite people don't do what you think they do as well. They're not doing drugs like Russell Brand's. I was addicted to drugs, addicted to cocaine. I was sex addiction. It's all lies. So you can connect with them. They don't do any of that. They are very wise. A lot of them. They avoid. You won't see these celebrities eating McDonald's, but they'll be sponsored by McDonald's. You won't ever see them eating it ever. Why is McDonald's sponsoring World Cups? Why does Pepsi sponsor the Super Bowl? Do you ever see the celebrities drinking Pepsi? No, but all the Muppets in the stand are drinking it. Those plugged into the Matrix love to call us crazy. How do we respond? Don't. Just mark my words, what's going to happen in the next year and a half. You won't need to respond. It's all going to come out. Everything's going to get revealed. You don't have to say, I told you so. Be patient. Live in the present, be patient. You don't have to compete with these people. You don't have to prove to them that what you're saying is right and gematria is legit and this. You don't need to do anything. Okay? Get close to God and that's it. All right? Get close to God. And there's ways you can do that. I've actually helped people do that. And you say, you can't help people do that. Yeah, you can. You can guide people. I'm helping Joey. Joey is an amazing guy who's always in the live. Joey's had this big revelation, and I think it's since he started watching my channel, and now he's going next level with it all. And he's changed the way he sees the world, and he's so grateful. Much love to him. I love Monkey's Milk since I evolved from one. That's a bit racist, but we'll take it. Russell Brand went to a few AA meetings here in Ireland. Again, and you don't think he can act? Hey, I'm Russell, and I have a problem with alcohol. Okay. So what if he attended a few of them? You don't understand the level of deception. Russell Brand. Look at his last name, Brand. You get branded by the devil. Russell Brand. Sold his soul. He sold his soul. And it's a female as well. I knew Mary Trent and Anusa Bush higher. She drank every day until she passed out. It was sad. Wow. It is tragic when you become addicted to drugs, which is alcohol. Elon Musk, guys, what a great guy. Who do you think's nicer, guys? Elon Musk or Bill Gates? Because they're both philanthropists. They both really care about humanity. Who do you think's like the nicer guy? Because according to the media, these are two of the nicest people in the world. I think it's probably William Henry Gates. He's done a lot, especially with the vaccine and stuff like that, how he invested in it. So thank you, Bill Gates. Wonderful human being, in the words of, what's his name, Brendan Rodgers. I know we didn't evolve from monkeys. It was a joke, Daniello. I think you didn't understand the joke. If you believe in Darwin's evolution theory, then what does Mag Bittertooth say? Okay, he says something. I can't remember what he says. But yeah, if you believe in us being evolved from monkeys, come on. Wow. Brand's YouTube videos make me uneasy. Don't watch them then. I've done a video about Russell Brand. I absolutely ruined him. He has a 33 tattoo. His recent comedy tour was called 33. It was £33 to attend. And he tells everyone it's because Jesus died at 33. Guys, it's Russell Brand. He was on Big Brother's little brother, the spokesperson. Big Brother, George Orwell's 1984 book. Big Brother's watching you. Surveillance state. Russell Brand, that's where he became famous, from that show. Monsanto founded September 26 or 269, the 269th day, reverse 962, the country code of Jordan, Monsanto's headquarters, at 90.26 degrees west. Now dropped the zero. It's 926, like the day it was founded. Wow. Wow. He's back. Jamie Foxx plays the role of Mike Tyson, both in the upcoming movie and real life. Mike Tyson starred in The Hangover, didn't he? Wow. Much love, Steve. It says that he's doing a post about Elon Musk, as I was talking about Elon Musk. Cheers, brother. That's pretty wild. Yeah, Elon Musk doing your 3 and 5 there. Satan's 35, Catholics 35, Skull and Bones 149, the 35th prime. So, of course, he's saying 3 inches or 5 centimeters. Joker. Anybody, guys, with a blue check mark on Twitter, don't trust them. Arsene Wenger has to be one of the highest ranking Masons in sports, yes. Arsene becomes the Arsenal coach. It's just a joke. Imagine if YouTube and TikTok got shut down, all the celebrities would lose their fame. These celebrities are going down soon. That's what this whole cancel culture for another 33 is all about. I don't think celebrities at this point have as much influence as they did back in the day. And it sounds crazy now because of social media and all of that, but I think there are more people just not idolizing them as much as maybe they used to. I feel that. But they've got more platform to push agendas now. Mike Tyson is a female. They called him the baddest man on the planet when it's really a woman. And then Ronda Rousey is the baddest woman in the planet, and it's a man. That's what they do. You'll get there at some point. Evolution is real and time is a construct, then you're still a bacterium, human, and okay, whatever, AI. Astronaut. Yeah, I want to be an astronaut when I'm older. All right, good luck with that. I just watched Brand to see what he has to say, same as Dr. John Campbell. Do your research for yourself and then talk about it with like-minded individuals and others. Russell Brand will feed you a lot of truth. I've told you that. And these so-called doctors that have massive YouTube channels, you're going to trust them? You can if you want. Again, it's your choice. Looking back here, it is strong and tough. All right, 5 more minutes. I think I've called out these charities very well here, to be honest. I'm not saying don't help people, okay? But don't give to these charities that are getting promoted on the mainstream media. I give a tenner every year to children in need, and that makes me a good person. Okay. Okay. You watch these E-list celebrities doing bullshit sketches when half of them are not even as funny as I am. These people on TV, they're not. They're not. So again, all these billionaires that are supposedly care about us, they could solve so many problems in the world. Billions of dollars, guys, that they make annually. Like, what do we? Who needs $1 billion, let alone 100 billion or whatever they have? What can you do with that? It's a disgrace. No, I wasn't being serious about Bill Gates being a good person. Come on. Come on. Disgraceful, vile human being, Bill Gates. And Melinda is a bloke. Do some research on that. They play with weak egos, yes. Once NWO is started, no need to be distracted. I said that. That's why this will be the last ever World Cup. And people don't want to believe it, but we'll see if I'm right about that as well. From Magic's birth until the Melo Bowl's birth, 15351 days. 153 is the 113th minute. 351st day, the Pope's birthday. Brilliant. 153 as well is the 17th triangular number. And Freemasonry was founded 1717. Any news on your website payment options? I'm working on a platform other than PayPal, and it's called, where's my email? Stripe. I just have to complete the application, Stripe, and I think you can then pay with your credit and debit card instead of going through PayPal. I know not everybody has it. Clau wants to sign up. She said she doesn't have PayPal. Bro, my spelling is bad. It's fine. As long as I can understand it. Like you saying, bro, my spelling is bad and getting the O and the P mixed up. I knew you were saying spelling. Don't steal 6079's codes. He'll destroy you. Hammers me. I don't even take his codes. But he's a great guy and his codes are very good. What's your credit card details? Like, Amani and Annie, give me a moment. I'll give you a call. I'll give you all my credit card details. And you can donate all my money to children in need if you want. When's your next stream? Don't know, Neil. Simple answer, I don't know. I don't plan my streams. There's always something to talk about. So yeah, Terry Wogan getting paid £1,300 an hour for presenting children in need, which is all about giving money away. Pretty hilarious, isn't it? When you think about it. The one-eyed symbolism of Pudsey the bear is I kind of just have to laugh at this point. Everyone, all these celebrities, they're on the same team, guys. They're on the same team. They're weird, strange, inverted, satanic, weird, corrupt people. But they are a few of them who are very talented and very entertaining. What about Cher? Do you remember Cher? And she got asked in an interview, Cher, like her voice wasn't, do you believe in life after love? Not even a real voice, is it? Computer generated. She got interviewed saying, are you going to marry a rich man when you're older? And she was like, I'm already a rich man, darling. I'm already a rich man. So Cher's come out and said she's a bloke. Lady Gaga has. Megan Fox has. Come out. Those three, there's many more, have said they're men. She said, I'm already a rich man, darling. Done. That's all she needs to say it once. It's out there in the public. She's told you she's a man. It gets laughed off. And watch more and more of them come out saying these things. All right. I've told you her name from Modern Family. She's saying, I have a bigger penis than you. Ha 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 ha. Not joking. They're not joking. When do you think will be the last year of the NBA Finals, Super Bowl, World Series, Stanley Cup? 2023. I think it all comes out. Everything's going to be revealed in 2023. And obviously the World Cup's every 4 years. This will be the last World Cup for me. 42 likes for you 42, as I said that. England won the World Cup in 66, 4-2. Another 42 when the Church of Salem was founded. Interesting, eh? Donna, it's part of the agenda. Bro, why all the girls turn into men? It's the Baphomet. They worship the Baphomet that has both genitalia. And you can't get to the top of Hollywood without being inverted. All those cast members from Stranger Things are the opposite sex. All right? Again, I've studied them. I'll have to do a video on it. That 11 is a bloke. That's why they gave her that shaved head. Do it a lot. Shave their heads off. Shave their heads off. Can't shave somebody's head off. Hair. Joy Williams, 42, baby. It's 42. Oh, Joey, what about the van that you found called The Illusion? And it was 181 miles away from your house, and 181's the 42nd prime. You found a van called The Illusion, but with one L. That made me laugh. ILUSION. So it looks like Joy Williams is going to be living in The Illusion. Oh, that sounds weird. That sounds weird. Guys, if you're not on my Twitter, you should check it out. I post some good stuff there. I've almost got 1,800. I'm following 38. Wow, Brady won the Super Bowl, the 38th day of the year, born 3rd of August. Much love, brother. I'll drop you a message tomorrow. Keira Knightley, and Daisy Ridley are probably the same person. Both played in Star Wars and look very alike. Yeah, they do look very alike. And they do play multiple roles on the world stage, these people. They do. They show you, just being in movies, that they can act and be multiple characters. Look at your Matt Damon or your DiCaprio or your Johnny Depp or your Brad Pitt or your Keira Knightley or whoever it is. They can play multiple roles. They can do it on the TV. Why can't they do it in real life? They're trained. They were born to do it. Like Lady Gaga said, she was born this way. She was also born with a dick. Woo! Hey guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit notifications. And I'll put lipstick on. If I get to 50 likes, guys, I'll put some lipstick on and my new eyeliner. And I'll dye my beard pink. Let's go, guys. Hit the like. Absolute nonsense. You wouldn't bring a child into this world, but God wants you to reproduce. That's the thing. Satan wants depopulation. God wants you to bring people into the world. But yeah, we are in the end times, guys. I'm telling you, we're in the end times. And it's actually very exciting, which sounds crazy. But when you're really, really close to God and you understand what it really means, the end times, destroying all sin, it's glorious. Bring it on. But yeah, at this very moment, I wouldn't bring a kid into the world either. Wait, today's 11/7. Is this the 1-year anniversary of England losing the Euro 2020 final? It is, isn't it? Wow, that was a year ago. Time flies, baby. That was a year ago. It was 11/7. Remember, 11 times 7, 77. The London bombings won 7/7. The Euro 2020 finals between England and Italy, in England, in London, where the bombings were. Morning, Connor. How are you, mates? Brad Pitt got a new film coming soon. Nothing but a female. Didn't he make his name in a Pizza Hut commercial? Was it Pizza Hut? Brad Pitt commercial. He definitely made his name in a commercial. It might not be Pizza Hut though. What was it? I'm gonna figure it out. Don't know. Somebody might be able to tell me. Brad Pitt, first ever commercial. Oh God, now he's doing commercials for Chanel. Oh, it's Pringles. It was Pringles. Once you pop, you can't stop. Yeah, that's where he got his big breakthrough. It's female, guys. He was good in Fight Club, though. What a movie that is. Ocean's 11 for you, 11. He starred in a 1989 Pringles ad shirtless. Whereas if I do a live stream with my shirt off, they might remove it for nudity. But no, Brad Pitt can have his shirt off in a commercial. Ryan Reynolds appeared in a Push Pop. Fresh-faced teenager. It's another female. Ryan Reynolds, who's been chosen for this from birth. Patrick Swayze. Another one. Wow. Shannon Tatum, another one. He was in a 2002 Pepsi commercial. Then Mountain Dew. Just really things that are so bad for you that they promote in commercials. And then what? He starred in a lot of movies, hasn't he? Shannon Tatum. Bruce Willis. For alcohol, a brand called Seagram. He's jamming on the porch with his boys, drinking. So again, promoting alcohol. Ben Affleck, Burger King, when he was 17. In 1989, the same year that Brad Pitt did the ad for Pringles, all these things so bad for us. Oh my God, there's an ad for Billie Eilish. Watch my video on Billie Eilish. She's a man. Billie is a male goat. Billie Eilish. My neighbours just started banging. I wonder if that's for me. Matt Damon and invert, yes. Bruce Willis, 2 first names, good. I'm glad people are getting on that now and starting to see it. Why are they banging? "12 years today since Spain won the 2010 World Cup." Nice. Is that when they beat the Netherlands 1-0 with the Iniesta goal? I think it was, wasn't it? And he ran off. Iniesta, like, he's tiny. Tiny. Got a body like a little boy, Iniesta. Jesse McCartney, yeah, I remember that. Jessica. Jesse, wasn't the Jesse from Breaking Bad as well? Jesse's a female name, man. Jesse James. Road Dog Jesse James was a wrestler. It's outrageous, guys. There's 53 viewers, but not 53 likes. I don't know. Like with the like thing, the only good thing about the like thing is the algorithm. But other than that, I don't really care about likes. Nah, Billie Eilish is an amazing singer. She's having banter. Donna's having a joke there, telling me that Billie Eilish is amazingly talented. What they do, they can get someone like Billie Eilish, who's a bloke. Is a bloke. Watch my video on Billie Eilish if you haven't seen it. You know what? Let me find it. I'll put it in the link. I'm going to start sharing some of my old videos on my website. I've done so many. Billie Eilish. Where are you? Okay, yeah, got it. Is Ethan Kowalski playing the role of both Billie Eilish and Little Xan? This is going to blow your nose off, guys, if you haven't seen it. I'm going to actually put it on my website now. Told you Sandra Bullock. Bullock is a castrated animal. Testicles removed. Sandra Bullock got an Adam's apple. It's a bloke. Deal with it. Accept it, please. Just accept it. Sandra Bullock. Google Bullock now. Google Bullock. Castrated animal. Bollocks taken off. Removed. Interesting, eh? Interesting. So let's get going on the website now. Boom. Wow. It's the same person. If you're on my website, check this out now. Well, after this live, you got to watch it. I remember doing this. Do me a favor now, if you just chilling, Google Billie Eilish, then Google Little Xan. Okay? And tell me it's not the same person. Billie Eilish. And look at Billie Eilish's songs, how often she talks about the devil and hell, and her music videos are beyond satanic. Billie Eilish. But again, Billie is a male goat. Goat, the Baphomet. So you have Bill Gates, Billy Gates, the gates of hell. Gareth Gates, who had an affair with Jordan. Jordan, a male name, a page 3 model with fake titties. Jordan, Gareth Gates. Just a ritual. Wool Young, the first person to win Pop Idol. Of course he has to be gay. Of course he had to be. I think Jesse was a male figure in the Bible, but they're definitely using it as female mockery. Yep. Sinead O'Connor is a bloke. It's been 7 hours. Of course, it's been 7 for another 7, Sinead. I see right through you, you bloke. That's why she had short hair as well. You shaved head. Okay, I'll check that out, Neil. I'll check that out. Bro, Sandra Bullock is a man. Yes. Yes. Andrew Bollocks is the actual name of Sandra Bullock. Let me tell you again. I'll read it out. Bullock. It's an animal. A young bull. A castrated bull. All right? Castrated. Testicles gone. And then they call her Sandra Bullock. And again, another one, the older he gets, because it's a man, the older he gets, that estrogen's wearing off, and you start to see who they really are. Take that wig off, and you'll see it's a man. Wow, I'm looking at images now. Wow, it's a bloke with a pair of tits. It's a bloke with, oh my goodness, bloke. Wow. And this one, looking like Michael Jackson. Bloke. Bullock. Castrated bull. No bollocks. Well, you're going down, Sandra. You may have had a great life in this realm, but there will be hell to pay for your actions, the way you've deceived the masses, baby. Gareth Bale, Baal can be pronounced as Bale, yep. With the dragon in Wales's flag, a dragon connected to Satan, fire. Happy face, man. Look after yourself, drink plenty of water, get some sleep. I'm going to go soon. I should really take a shower. Duran members are invertship. Yeah, anyone that's had major success, in my opinion, IMO, for another 3-worded abbreviation there. In my opinion, they are. Henry Cavill is a bloke. All the Superman and Batman actors are blokes. All the Avengers in Marvel are blokes. Batwoman, no such thing. New Eminem album cover, 33 on one eye symbol. Okay, I'll have to check it out. Eminem, new album cover. I study album covers. Eminem, he don't look like the same person anymore, does he? I don't believe in cloning, but something not going right with Eminem and that fake ass beard she's wearing. Marshall Mathers, turn those M's sideways, you get 33. Marshall Mathers. Wow. I searched up Billie Eilish and this is what came up. As we said earlier, she's not a boy. Billie is a girl through and through, and no, she's not a gay girl. Donna, watch my video and then tell me at the end if Billie Eilish is a woman. Watch the video. I do think Billie Eilish is a boy. Okay, excellent. Excellent. Do you think some animals are not as dangerous as we're being told they are? Yes. Yeah. Guys, it got me thinking the other day, and it sounds silly. Maybe because I'm very into Revelation and Bible and Jesus and all of that now. But Jesus on the cross. And the Freemasons, they're obsessed with the eagle. The eagle. And it got me thinking about birds that do that. Gloriously just flying around the air. And I look at birds now and I'm like, wow. Just the way they got their arms, like the wings are like that. It made me think of Jesus on the cross for whatever reason. Bro, give charity. All right. Okay, I'll do that. I'm going to send a lot of money after this to children in need. To the 11-year-old depressed girl who needs counseling. It's got to be 11 though. Otherwise, I want my money back. Chimps are not dangerous. Yeah, we are basically chimps. I think, in many ways. Chimps are funny, man. I love monkeys. I am a cheeky monkey at times. I love monkeys. They're funny. They're hilarious. When you got the zoo, I know zoos, not great, are they? They get confined. They're not in the natural habitat, but those monkeys are hilarious. And the baboons with the big red asses, they're hilarious as well. You see Joe Rogan talking about strangling his chicken? No, I can't listen to Joe Rogan with the all-seeing eye in the middle of his head. I can't listen to Joe Rogan. He makes my skin crawl. And the people who believe he's one of the good guys. Somebody was saying for the next presidential election that Joe Biden should be the guy interviewing the presidents, candidates. It's like, really? Really, you believe in Joe Biden? I mean, Joe Rogan, all these Joes. Joke. Instead of K in there. Joke. Biden. Joke Rogan.
You got Joe Rogan, Seth Rogan, Rogan Josh. Oh, might get a curry tonight. What is in a Rogan Josh? Oh, man. Rogan Josh. Lamb. Well, you have a choice, I guess, with curries. It's usually lamb. Goat. That's funny. Goat. The Baphomet. Rogan Josh. Joe Rogan, Seth Rogan, Rogan Josh. Is there any other Rogans? I don't know. My phone's going insane. Right, 2 more minutes. Modern Talking Bando, all blokes, search them up. Okay. God created all the animals. Yep. He created everything. I'm going to go off this live, but I have subscribed, so bye. Oh, thank you, Donna. I passed the test. Donna, do me a favor and send 500 quid to Children in Need for me, and I'll give you it back. Like, never. Donna Kebab. Oh, no offense. I'm not making fun out of your name. I love the name Donna. There's a beautiful girl at my school called Donna. Blonde hair, blue eyes. She was stunning. Don't know what she's doing with her life anymore. But Donna Kebab. Wow. Let me just have a moment and think about eating a Donna Kebab. Oh. I'm tasting the red onion right now in my mouth. Ah. Oh, man. I'm seeing some French fries as well next to the kebab. I know this is unhealthy. Well-seasoned meat. That yogurt sauce. A lot of it. Okay. I'm going to have one in September. Gyros for life. Because I'm gyro for life. Gyro's unbelievable. So good. On a nice pita. Have you ever had pita pit? It's American. Pita pit. So you get your pita bread, you put whatever you want inside of it. They usually coat it with hummus. You add whatever vegetables you want, a meat of your choice if you want it. Pita pit. There was one where I lived in Manhattan Beach, like 2 minutes away from where I lived. And it closed down. Last time I visited, it wasn't there anymore. Gutted. Bye, Divine Feminine Living UK. Have a beautiful evening. And yeah, thank you for working on my natal chart. I appreciate that. Donna, you have blonde hair and blue eyes. Wow, maybe it's you. Maybe it is you. Much love, Donna. Thanks for the sub. Right, I think we're good. All right. 49 likes, guys. Revelation gets you 49, 42 in the live. The beast reigns for 42 months. Wow. Crazy stuff, isn't it? 42 plus 49 gets you your 91, the 13th triangular number for the 13 Illuminati bloodlines. 13 months in a calendar. Illusion about to try and connect with his high school crush. She wasn't high school, this Donna girl. She was middle school. I kissed her. I remember kissing her. And I remember she went in with the tongue. And I didn't expect it. She was like this nice, really nice, cute girl. And she went in with the tongue. I can almost taste her tongue right now. I think I'm hungry. I just had shepherd's pie as well. Donna, yeah. She was a little stunner. But really quiet. Never spoke. I never shut up. Keep truthing, another live illusion, baby. Yeah, I do my best to get content out. It's not easy, but I can talk. There's always some bullshit to talk about or something glorious to talk about. You know what I mean? You shouted Satan. How did I shout Satan? What you on about? What are you talking shit for? Again, Amani and Annie. What do you mean I shouted Satan? Oh, this guy's got a problem. I'm going to close some tabs because my computer is overheating. But I think I'm having a Rogan Josh tonight. So whoever brought up Joe Rogan, guess I have to say thank you.
Even though the guy winds me up, I'm getting a Rogan Josh. And ain't nobody going to stop me from getting it. Nobody. Nobody's going to stop me from getting a Rogan Josh. 3, because I do it every time, 3 garlic naan, white rice, a bit of coriander in there. Somebody told me coriander's evil. Shut up. I'm still having coriander. And what else do I have? My bhajis, my pakoras, my samosas. I'm missing something. Oh, my chutney. Yeah, I'll do that. But it's so hot. So hot. A bit like Donna. You know who's really hot? Stacy. Guys, Stacy is hot. Oh, I'm getting all flustered over here. Peace out, Paul. Search Modern Talking. Okay, I'll quickly check it now. Modern Talking. Sherry lady. Oh my goodness. These are women, aren't they? Pretending to be blokes. Wow, they got the pyramid. It's 2 women pretending to be men. It's funny. And then got a black and white album. Back for Good. Back for Good. Didn't take that of a song called Back for Good as well. All right, I'll look into these girls pretending to be men. Good find. Wow, the Masonic checkerboard here. Wow. Cherry lady. Because they're ladies. They're lady boys. They're lady boys. They're lady boys. Wow. Good spot, mate. Never heard of those Muppets, but there's no doubt. Oh, Lentil and Rata. Good stuff, NR. Manny, a legendary Muppet. Poppadoms. Robbie Duke. That's it. Good call. Poppadoms. Boom. Brandon Rogan isn't controlled opposition, by the way. Okay. Sure they're not. Thanks for that. I'm going to go sub to Russell Brand right now. I'm going to listen to a Joe Rogan podcast talking about space. God, Rogan didn't he interview Elon Musk? Says it all. Lam Madras for me, Illusion. Good call, Robbie Duke. It's a great call. It's hard to argue with that. A Lam Madras. It's very hard to argue with that. I used to think Candice, Michelle, and Trish Stratus were the hottest women ever. I did. I used to like Leader. Bloke. Trish Stratus. Bloke. Stephanie McMahon. Man. Bloke. Charlotte Flair. Bloke. Sasha Banks. Bloke. Ronda Rousey. Bloke. Becky Lynch. The man. Her gimmick. The man. Bloke. Naomi. Bloke. Alexa Bliss, who had a major crush on. Bloke. Little bloke. Wow. China. Bloke. Modern Talking's brother Louis 98 Virgin shows another bloke pretending to be a woman at the beginning of the music video. Really? I'll check it out, Agent D. I love your work. I love your comments. I like them a lot. Rogan always talking about other men's physiques too. He's obsessed because he's gay. He's Joe Rogan. Oh, he's a female. He doesn't know what he likes. Joe Rogan. Look at the symbolism of all his photographs. Okay, devil horns everywhere you look with him before he became famous. He started off as an actor. Didn't make it. So he sold his soul to get the podcast. And I don't like his gimmick of, I'm just average Joe and I don't know shit about anything. Pass me the weed, blow. Oh, yeah, I'm Joe and I don't know shit. Come on, I see through your gimmick. It's pathetic, Rogan. I'd love to go one-on-one with Joe Rogan. Imagine that. Set it up. Somebody do a video of me against Rogan. I'll get my mate to do it. Coobs. Have me and Rogan in the boxing ring. For your 4 corners. And in the blue corner and the red corner, again, red and blue is all about divide. That's why you have Democrats, Republicans, Labour, Conservative, Man United, Man City, police sirens. Those colours about divide. You combine them, you get purple. The number of deception.
Do you eat fish much? Twice a week. Usually in sushi. But not really at home. I don't cook fish. I don't really cook. I often go out, don't I? Joanne Rogan is cringe, yeah. Joanne Rogan. Joe. Joe can be a female name as well, can't it? Joe. You can call people Joanna, Joe, Joanne, Joe. Do you remember JoJo? What was that singer? There was a singer called JoJo. What was her name? It's a bloke. It's another bloke. JoJo. Noel. Joanna Noel, JoJo Levesque. Wait, isn't that the last name of Triple H? Paul Levesque. Let me have a look at images of JoJo. Just a bloke. Wow. You forget. You see a pair of boobs. She's got no hips. She's got no ass. She's got a pair of fake boobs, which I could have. I could have them. And a wig. And shave my beard off. But we see the boobs, the fake. Oh man, it's a bloke. Guys, check it out, JoJo. Again, man's name, JoJo. Let's give it, not just Joe. We'll call it Joe. Then, of course, in some photos, they'll go, oh, no, there's no way. That's too attractive. It's like, come on. Watch my video that I called out with the transgenders, how beautiful they are. Stunning. More attractive than regular women, it seems, because they're fake. Triple H, aka Pauline Levesque, who he dated China and then married Stephanie McMahon. And they put China on the front page of Playboy magazine. It's people doing this over China. Like, monstrous man who won the Intercontinental title. And they told us China was a woman. And this is when they also told you in wrestling, they were getting tested for drugs. So they're telling you that China was 100% legit, a woman without any steroids as well. You believe that when they tell you that they get drug tested? I think Brock Lesnar's not on drugs. And The Rock. They all are. Even the skinnier ones like Seth Rollins are pumped with drugs. Dolph Ziggler's, they're pumped with drugs. No, but they get tested. They get tested. All right. You don't think WWE doesn't work with the government? That's why the headquarters are in Connecticut, where Skull and Bones is, where Yale is. Come on, Bobby Lashley, they call him Almighty, mocking God. Call him the Almighty, don't they? Bobby Lashley. Massive. Pumped with juice. I'm sure he had a great figure before, but then pumped with juice. You can't have a body like that. Adam, you think 27 degrees is too hot? Yeah. All depends if there's a breeze, you know what I mean? Yeah, but I'm about to finish now. I was telling people how hot you are. Yeah, I'm about to end it, I think. Well, not my life, the live stream. I'm about to end it. Bobby Lashley. Wow. What about Monster Munch? What, for your 33? Flip those M's sideways. Monster Munch. They were good, weren't they? Obviously really bad for you, but I was a big fan of Monster Munch. Pickled onion. Sometimes, though, you'd have one and go, ugh, with a pickled onion. Monster Munch, but decent bag of crisps. Are they still selling them? Joanne Cena, You Can't See Me. The hustle, loyalty, and respect. 3 words. So you can do that. Throw up the 6s and all the kids do it. Yeah. And then he's the spokesperson for Make-A-Wish Foundation. I told you, he's the most requested celebrity, John Cena. China, no debate, a man. Well, there is a debate. People have said to me, Adam, it's just somebody who trained hard, and I'm jealous.
that the woman had bigger arms than me. Her arms were bigger than my legs. China as well, where coronavirus started supposedly. China, never had ever. Finish it off for me, guys. Finish it off in the in a comment. China, he never had a. Come on, guys, I'm waiting for it. It begins with V, 6 letters. Of course, 6 letters. Andre the Giant was Nephilim, I agree, no doubt. Andre the Giant, Nephilim, and the Great Khali. His big-ass clown shoes. China, he never had a. Thank you, Paul, even though it took a bit of time. I appreciate that. And you spelt it wrong, I think, but we'll take it. Have a good day, Loco Mo Fondo, or evening. Much love to you. Yeah, WWE should rebrand. Nowhere close to what it used to be. Yeah, it's because we live in a world now of cancel culture and where you can't say anything controversial anymore, which is all by design. So yeah, they can't do half the shit they did in the 90s anymore. You can't get away with it. And I've said this now for a while, and I said it from day one. Again, people said, whatever, Adam. I think I'm pretty much proving it now. I said WWE and AEW are on the same team. The same team. They're not rivals. They're on the same team. And if you believe the rivals that, oh my God, Daniel Bryan's just signed for AEW. Oh my goodness, Cody's gone back to WWE. They're on the same team. I don't get it. It was the same with WCW and WWF. No, it's Ted Turner against Vince. No, they're on the same team. So if you pick a favorite, they both win. It didn't matter which show you watched, and most people watch both. I'm smart enough to see it now for what it was and what it still is. They're on the same team. We can see you, Jim Carrey. Yeah. No, I've heard that one. Logan Paul is another bloke in the WWE. Logan Paul, yeah, he just signed a contract with WWE. He performed at WrestleMania against Rey Mysterio. Just comes out of nowhere and performs against one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Again, he got pumped up with drugs, Logan Paul. He was like my build, and now he's massive. Him and his brother got pumped with drugs. And like, why these families like get to the top? The Logan brothers. I've told you all the brothers and sister connections that get to the top of entertainment. How? Because they're so talented? Or is it their bloodline? It's so obvious, make my money this way. Exactly, mate, but it's not obvious to people. Christina Jericho, big, the wall's down. Very biblical, Jericho. Okay, but he's the lead singer of Fozzy, which is a satanic band when you listen to the lyrics. Only watch Taker matches. I think he's done now, isn't he? But I'm sure he'll come out again. Do his bullshit things with his eyes. Stupid hair that he has now. Can barely even move. Do you remember his match with Goldberg? Worst wrestling match in history. Judas. Yep, they have a song called Judas, don't they? Judas. His dad played in the NHL as well. He's an incredible hockey player. But yeah, Jericho, little guy. He's only pretty short for these top wrestlers, and he came on the scene, didn't he? And he's dominated his whole career pretty much. Chris Jericho. What is about 6 foot? Logan Paul brings porn star on his platform. Yeah, it's just a joke. The Undertaker and Kane is very biblical. Again, Cain. Look into Cain and Abel in the Bible. Cain, the brothers, and then you had Undertaker and Cain, the brothers of destruction. And then what is he? He works with the government now, Cain. Glenn Jacobs, whatever his name is. It's truly wild, guys. All right. I've done over 2 hours again after I've coached for a few hours. Get a bit tired. Gonna chill out. Kane is a mare. That's Kane, the demon Kane. Remember when they first took his mask off? It was so embarrassing. They put a bit of face paint on him and shaved his hair and left him a bit of hair. It was one of the most anticlimactic things in the world when he took his mask off. So funny. You'll have to watch it, guys. It's so poorly done. I remember thinking as a kid his face was going to be mangled. It was going to be destroyed. He had a bit of face paint on and he had somebody cut his hair where it just looked really shit. And that was, the fans were like, and the comments, oh my God, look at his face. It's like, what? He got face paint on, stupid haircut. Wow. That was scary. All these podcasts are probably rituals in plain sight. Yeah, it's the language. Cast spells on people. They'll know how to use that. They'll be fully aware of how certain words trigger certain reactions and brainwaves and all of that. Whereas with me, I just talk. What about Edge winning the Royal Rumble the same year Brady won the Super Bowl and WrestleMania was in Tampa? Tampa won the Super Bowl in Tampa, which I called, and Edge was the oldest contestant in the Royal Rumble and he won it. And Brady, the oldest quarterback, won it. Jokers. Edge and Christian, eh? Interesting name when he was in the Brood. He's called Christian. And he was in that satanic faction called the Brood with vampires drinking blood. All right. Cheers, guys. 2 hours, 16 minutes. I'll go a bit longer, like 2 minutes. That's 6 times 6 times 6 is 216. There, we got 217 for Michael Jordan's birthday. Cheers for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't give your money to these charities, but help out other people. Help out your neighbors, your friends in need. Okay? Don't be giving your money to children in need. Don't do that. It's a scam. And when you spiritually become strong, you'll watch it and you'll start seeing the scam in children in need. Wait, do you have any books, videos to recommend on gematria to understand better decoding? I have a video on what is gematria on my page. Books-wise, the only ones that I'm aware of are Zach Hubbard's. I've never got through one of his books. He's got 2, but there's good information. But it's hard for me to read. Too many just numbers all going on and on. I'm writing one, but it's not really about gematria. So there's not really many, mate. It's Jewish mysticism. It's hidden. It's hidden from people like you and I. There's not a lot of books about it. But I have a little video. I'll do another one on the basics of gematria and what it is. But I've got one. See if I can find it before I leave, just to be nice. And I did it ages ago. I can't even remember what I said in it. But some people said it really helped them. I can't remember what I was talking about. What is gematria? And you won't, guys, and this is completely random. Oh, but nothing's random, I guess. Gematria, this is why I feel like I was meant to do this. Gematria is 38 in the purest cipher. The length of my video, what is gematria? Exactly 38 minutes. You think I meant to do that? I didn't. And it wasn't until somebody told me that. CM Punk for your X, for your skull and bones. For your skull and bones. CM Punk. Who's married to a bloke called AJ Lee. AJ, like AJ Styles. Who looks like a soccer mum. Right, I'm off. Getting a headache. I'm getting hot. I need a shower. All right. Thank you. Much love to all of you. Take care. I'll probably go live tomorrow, but although it'll be very difficult with my schedule, but we'll see. I can figure out an hour maybe. Thank you. Enjoy your jogging rush. I'm sure I will. I never don't enjoy a curry. But cheers, guys. Thanks for all your support.
And again, if you want to check out the website or whatever, it's well worth checking out. Well worth checking out. Much love to you all. I'm going to go lie down for 20 minutes, man. Wow. Cheers and goodbye.